Hello and welcome to AGT Racer. On today's video we have round 7, room 2 of the Drivers Room Sunday League. And as we go into it, we are in the hatchbacks of the GRX variety on the Tokyo Expressway. And in first place we have Mac on the racing mediums. Then we have Mungino on mediums in the GTI, Smith on softs, also in the Volkswagen. You have Jamie D in the GTI Roadster on super softs, Canny on the Golf, basically, again in racing mediums, followed by Nari in 6th place on racing softs. Then we have Fury on racing mediums. In the BMW we have V8 on racing softs, followed by Jules in the Roadster on mediums, Boss in 10th place, the Canadian driver in racing super softs, then the Red Bull driver Nightmare Racer on racing softs. Racing softs for the Mitsubishi of Jack and Bob, also in the Mitsubishi, deciding to go for the super softs. Myself in the Golf on softs, and at the back we have Shepherd in the BMW on mediums. Okay, and as we get started the race, as we see Canny there trying to go on the inside of Smith, and Mack is still at the front being chased down by Mungino. Oh, there's a bit of a nudge there from Smith, pushing Mungino wide down into 4th. Jamie D has overtaken Mungino now. Mungino, the loser there, caused a little bit by Smith. As we'll go through the field in a second, coming through the tight corners. We've got Mack in first, Smith, Nari, and Jamie D. Mungino flat under a lot of pressure from Jules now. Taking him on the inside. See, we're at the night in Tokyo Expressway, and the BMW is all over a Canny now. As we see Boss going a little bit wide in the Cheetos Golf, and the Mitsubishi taking him on the inside. Oh, they've both gone very wide there, the Cheetos and the Mitsubishi, right at the back now. And there's myself in 11th, being followed by the Cheetos. Then the two Mitsubishis side by side. Bob coming out the winner in that exchange, with Jack very close behind, followed by Shepherd at the back in the green BMW. Okay, just as a reminder, this is the Drivers Room Sunday League, round 7, room 2. We're having technical difficulties with getting room 1 replay. And talking of replays, if you go onto the YouTube channel Plux the Dub, or check my subscriptions, you will find him in there. Or check my channels and you'll find him in there. He's doing some commentary also for the Drivers Room, and it's exceptional, very technical, very cool, and great editing of the videos as well. As we get into this race now, it's starting to open up a little bit at the front, but not between Canny and Mungino. Canny's all over the back of Mungino. Mangina going for the switch tyres again, medium to the front, super softs at the back. See how that gets on for him. Scanic also following in Mangino's footsteps, going for the mediums at the front, but the softs at the back. Again, we'll see how he gets on. Jules also opting for the same. Been overtaken by V8. V8. Oh, he's just managed to shut the door on V8. V8 opting for normal tyres there, the racing softs. As we go a little bit down the field now. We've got Fury in 9th, Nightmare Racer in the Red Bull in 10th. Myself in 11th, followed by the Cheetos of Boss and the Monster of Bob in the Mitsubishi. Shepherd gaining the place of Winter 14th and Jack at the back. As we look now, Matt still in front, driving a superb race. Smith doing exceptional to try and keep up with him. As we look now from Smith's car, we go a little bit wide there, hitting that wall on the way out. We'll slow him down a little bit and put him off course for this wall here. Still managing to keep with Mac, the fastest lap in lap 2 to 19 lap race. In front, Matt very smooth, gaining a little bit and starting to pull away from Smith. Hard on the braking for this real tight right-hander before the pits. He takes a better line there, Smith, just a bit too much power on the way out. As you see there, starting to gain a little bit on Mac, but not as much as he wants to. Going through the tricky corners there, very easy to be offline and hit the wall. As we've got Nari in 3rd, also in the Golf, and in the other VW you have Jammy D, followed by Mangino, keeping Canny at bay. Obviously Canny there in 6th place. V8 splitting the field, and then you've got Jules, Fury behind, really pushing now. Nightmare Racer onto the back of this pack. See, he's just too far back to have a go. Maybe coming through these corners. Good overtaking opportunities if you get the corners right and your opposition goes slightly wide. Creeping on the inside. And there's the Cheetos of Boss there, cutting the corner slightly. Same as myself, being hunted down by the Mitsubishi now. You see Bob there behind myself. What's great about the driver's room, it doesn't matter what level you are, there's always battles throughout the field. The Golf pulls away a little bit from the Mitsubishi. Mitsubishi a lot quicker in the corners, so you see how tight he took those corners. See if he can gain some time here. Look how easy it is going through these corners for him. Managed to keep Bob at bay though. And of course behind Bob we have Jack now moved up into 14th with Shepherd there at the back still. He did gain a place and now he's dropped back down. And there is Mac in front. Smith not giving up just yet though. Mac obviously going for the longest stint on the mediums. Maybe a one stop where some of the others on the softs will go for a two stop. And there's Mary under pressure from Jamie. Jamie towards the end of these seasons is starting to really move up in the rankings now. I think he'll be one to watch for next season of the DRSL or the DREC on a Thursday. But my dark horse is Ben in the driver's room. Look at that now, Mangino all over the back of Jamie. Beautiful shot of the cars in the tunnel. As they're coming up to this tight corner. Oh, he's gone very wide, Jamie. I don't know what he was doing then. And Nari went very wide. Great driving from Mangino. I don't know what happened there to Jamie. He's now got Canny behind him. But great driving there from Mangino. As you can see, Canny in the background, gaining a little bit on Jamie. As we look back from Jamie's car, see there Canny, should be in the slipstream slightly. Cars are fairly equally matched. Oh, clip of the wall there from Canny. That won't help the cause. As you can see, Nari there. Mangino, bad camera timing, but Mangino took Nari. Now Nari's on the inside of Mangino. Has to give it to Mangino coming through these tight corners. Oh, Jamie going very wide again there. Going for the wide line. Super drive from Mangino up into third. Smith still in second place. Mac now pulling away as he's in the tunnels. See the distance between him and Smith in second place. Then we see Mangino in third, being chased down by Nari in fourth place. Same for Jamie, who's got Canny on the inside. Really difficult to get past through these corners, quite tight. Huge impact if you hit the wall. And Canny having a look on the inside. Jamie going very wide again. He loves going wide and then in. Oh, he's gone into the pits, that's why. The first to come in. As we see Jules there, it takes sixth place now. With a pack behind him of Fury, V8 and Nightmare Racer. Fury the closest to have an impact though. There's V8 pushing in the BMW. Good tyre wear so far. Nightmare Racer's tyres are starting to go a little bit more in the Red Bull. And there's Jamie after his pits, comes out in 10th. Fairly clear track in front of him. And we should be seeing the racing soft guys coming in around about end of this lap or the next. End of lap 7, maybe lap 8. For those who really want to try and push it, and then the mediums will maybe go for a 9 or 10 lap stint. As we see going through the field there, myself, my tyres are starting to get destroyed. There's Jack trying to keep pace behind, looking after his tyres a little bit better. And on the super softs there, Bob falling back into 14th, followed by Shepherd on the mediums. Though he's in last, his tyre wear is looking very good. As we join the front runner Mac, he's pulled a huge gap now in front of Smith. obviously going for the longer stint. He'll be looking to do a one stop, maybe come in the next couple of minutes. There's Smith into the pits. He's had enough of those tyres. Moves Mangino up into second place. Canny there being moved up into fourth. Murray goes into the pits. Jules behind is now in fourth place on the racing mediums. Then we have Fury also on the mediums. It'll be very interesting to see how this split of mediums and softs will work for the guys. There's V8 there on the softs, not pitted just yet, with Smith behind on fresh rubber, fresh super softs, being stuck behind V8 now. That's not what he wants. He needs to hope that V8 comes into the pits this next opportunity, but he must try and take advantage. He doesn't want to be held behind him for nearly a full lap. And now he's got him on the inside. Great clean overtake there from Smith. As we see Jamie there, the first come into the pits. He is in 8th place, gaining a little bit on Smith and V8. And here's a battle now that Nari's joined with himself and myself and Jack behind us. Obviously, Nari's on much faster tyres. He's just pulling away now. Hard on the brakes there. I am going a little bit wide. Twat into the wall. And gives the opportunity for the Mitsubishi of Jack to jump in front there. Great overtake from Jack. Must come into the pits this lap, as we see behind Nightmare Racer in 12th with the fresh tyres, with Bobs all over him, smothering him in that Mitsubishi. That Mitsubishi, quite a wild car, quite menacing when you see it in the mirror. And then we have Shepherd in 14th. On the mediums, the tyres have really been destroyed now for Bob. He'll have to come into the pits next lap. Next opportunity. And this is giving Shepherd a chance to slipstream him all the way down. And let's see if Bob will enter the pits. Yes, he does. And there's Boss after his pits in last place, but that'll change now with Bob. Oh, he's proper twatted the wall head first there. Oh, he didn't want to do that on fresh tyres as well. There's Bob. And Mac at the front with the racing mediums doing a fantastic drive. Mangino behind with the split tyres. Also doing a great job. The super softs at the back are lasting very well. Might be one for the rest of the guys there to start your race. You should be seeing now the last of the softs and the beginnings of the mediums coming into the pit shortly. There's Canny holding it out on those mediums. There's a train behind of Smith on the super softs. He'll be looking to make as much ground as possible. Remember, he was challenging Mac at the front. He's on an absolute charge at the moment. And there we have Fury with Fury behind him. Between Jules and Jamie. Jamie diving on the inside. Jamie with the fresher tyres. Jules obviously doing the longer stint. He decides to jump in the pits now, and Canny goes in the pits. Great drive in there from the guys. See Jamie there on the softs in 5th place. Most of the guys now have jumped into the pits. Nari there in 6th on the softs, losing out a little bit of air. And there we have Canny out in front. Let's see how it all pans out. Yep. There's Canny in front with the mediums going for the one stop. Jules also going, oh, I don't know about Jules actually. He's got the softs on, so he might do another stop. Nightmare Racer in 9th place there. V8 in 10th. Shepherd in 11th. Doing well now. Boss up into 12th place. Bob is in 13th with myself behind him. Bob on these super softs. I'm on the super softs. I just can't get close to Bob there. And Jack at the back. Let's see if Mac will be coming into the pits now, and it's Smith who we'll be needing to look out for. He's the one who is challenging Mac, but Mac is looking unstoppable in this race. A huge distance between himself and Mungino as he comes into the pits now. And Mungino decide to come into the pits? Find out very shortly. Yep, Mungino's coming into the pits. So as we see there, Mac not out yet. It looks like Smith's going to take the position from Mac. He does. He's out in first place. Jammy is in second. Jammy is working really well. No, he's come out just behind Mac. Can Mac hold him off? Very tight. No, he couldn't close the door there. Got to build speed. Mac going for certainly the one stop. Maximum fuel, racing mediums, and Jammy really shutting the door on there, slammed it in Mac's face. It didn't work out well for Mac. C.S. Smith though will need to pit before the end. He's only on the super soft, so he really needs to have a good push now. He's got no traffic in front of him. Needs to just absolutely fly. And there's Jammy, same scenario, he will need to pit, so really there's no point of racing with Mac. But if he can hold Mac up, it may help him further on, although Mac is on the inside of him now. So a little bit more in Jammy. Mac has a sneaky look on the inside. We all know Jammy likes to go very wide there. Oh, it didn't work out for him. Look how much time he loses doing that. Jammy is still doing an excellent job in 3rd place. There's Mungino after his pits in 4th place. Working it back now after the collision with Smith at the beginning. Nari there in 5th place. As you can see, Canny there on a charge in 6th. Pulling away from 7th place. Jules. And then you have Nightmare Racer and Fury still battling. And the BMW there of V8 in 10th place. And quite far back now, you have Boss in the Cheetos Golf in 11th place. Bob in 12th. And Jack still under pressure from myself in 13th. Got the super soft, so technically I should be that slightly quicker. Shepherd having a nightmare of a race at the moment, all the way down in 15th, but let's have a look at the front. Smith having to really charge now, really wants to batter those tyres, get as much out as he can. Maybe come to pit in lap 15, 16. Yeah, I'll change that, maybe lap 14, 15. So that then he's on the ultra fresh tyres, he can start to make the ground back to Mac. But it looks like Mac's making the ground up on him. You can see him in the distance there. Ride aboard on Mac. Soon you'll see flashes of Smith, so this may not have been the best strategy for Smith. There he is in front. About 5 seconds behind. Mac did put in the fastest lap of the race, so 154.7. And see he's on a real charge. Very smooth in the tunnel. And And there's Smith. Mack is gaining visibly on Smith. All this time, Smith's tyres will be taking a beating. Maybe worth Smith pitting earlier. Maybe on lap... oh no, he's already pitted. Miles away there. Smith has been done the sensible option and pitted. So let's see where he comes out. There's Mangino in third. He comes out in fourth with Nari right behind him. Nari's looking to overtake him now. He's got him. Oh, that's not worked out well for Smith. Now he's going to be stuck behind Nari with the tyre wear that Nari's got as well, slowing him down. It's not working out well for Smith. The challenge at the front really needs to get past him now, and he does. A little touch of the wall from Nari slowed the car right down. Now Nari will be jumping in the slipstream of Smith. Smith has got a little bit of clean air until Mangino. Mangino not looking to stop. Jammy D is looking to stop, and Jammy D will be looking to stop on this next opportunity, I reckon. And Mack flying at the front. There's Mangino coming around the tricky corners. Smith's not too far behind now. He's leaving a bit of distance to Nari, and Canny is on the charge there. Jules doing a great job in 7th place. He's managed to back Fury up now. Nightmare Racer in 9th. After his last pit, the same for V8. He won't be pitting again. Boss may go to the end, but I reckon he'll need to pit. And then we've got Bob, who will need to pit before the end, I believe. And myself has overtaken Jack, but Jack is all over me now. Both of us, well, I will certainly need to pit. I'm not sure about Jack. He's having a look on the inside. Very wide car. The Evo looks very menacing from the front, a little bit daft from behind. They're side by side. He just has to give out a little bit. The Golf having a little bit of a quicker speed through those tunnels. I just saw Jammy D go into the pits there. Shepherd entering the tunnel. Yep, as I was saying, Jammy D entered the pits now and he's in 5th place. So he hasn't lost out too much. That'll be his final. There's Mack. There's Mangino. Smith hasn't caught up to Mangino yet. Mangino's tyre wear is looking very good. Will be towards the end, but then Smith's tyres will be depleted towards the end, the same as the guys in front of him. It'll be very interesting to see what happens there. We've got Canny in 4th place. He's just looking to destroy his tyres, really pushing that Golf. And in the other VW, Jammy now on fresh softs. We'll be looking to be attacking Canny very soon. And we have Jules with Nari behind. Nari after his pits really wants to get past Jules. Got the fresher tyres as they enter the tunnels. So Jules giving away a little bit of penalty there. Dropping back a little bit from Nari, using Nari's slipstream. And there's Fury in 8th place. Nightmare Racer in 9th. On his own a little bit there. V8's waiting for that opportunity. There's Bob. He'll be looking to pit at the end of this. Look at this pack now at the back. You've got side by side Boss and Jack. Boss coming out the winner of that. They're so wide the Mitsubishi is. Oh no, Jack has jumped in front of him. Jack can take this corner extremely tight. As Bob comes into the pits, he doesn't take the corner very tight. Takes it quite wide. As I jump into the pits also. And there's Shepherd at the back. And there's Mac charging away in front. Fastest lap of the race. Consistent lap times in the 154s. Mangino. There's Smith catching him up now. And let's have a look. Yep, Jamie's on the back of Canny. Canny's on the charge himself though. See Jamie D live streams the races he's in, so please see his YouTube channel. Jamie D. Ooh, there's a ghosting out there. It's a very good job. There was no room at all. Not really anyone's fault, the ghosting. So it does throw you off sync a little bit. Jamie D obviously getting a penalty there, letting Canny get past. And you've got Nari behind on the fresh tyres also. Yeah, as I was saying, Jamie live streams the races. We also have other guys, Fours. He's got his own YouTube channel. And obviously my co-commentator, Plucks the Duck. Hopefully one day we'll do a joint commentary. We're just trying to figure out the technicalities. If anyone has any advice, please put it in the comments. As we look now with Nari challenging Canny. He's got the fresher tyres, so he should be able to, but Canny's on a massive charge. There's Jamie D doing a superb job in 4th place. As we look at Smith now, getting onto the back of Mangino. It's all going to be down to tyre wear. The tyres will probably be about the same at the end of the race. Like Smith is a little bit faster coming through there. Needs to use what grip he's got now, because Mangino's mediums are still looking quite good. As you see there, Smith in the background. Made up a lot of time there, Smith. With better, slightly better, grippier tyres. Let's see on these tricky corners here. So difficult. Oh, you see Smith just scraped the wall a little bit. He's still gaining because Mangino, oh, he scrapes the wall again. All those little scrapes that can slow you down. A couple of tenths. As you can visibly see now, the distance. And this is just a stroll in the park for Mac now. It's all on the battle for 2nd place. Jamie D might be that little bit too far away to have an impact. There's only a couple of laps left. And then we got Nari in 5th place. Nari may be looking to, well, might definitely be looking to jump Jamie. A superb race result for Jamie if he stays in 4th place. There's Canny in 6th. Fury behind, dropping back a little bit though. His tyres are looking good. Jules on very fresh softs. I think he'll be catching up Fury very soon. But will he have enough time before the end of the race? There's Nightmare Racer there. With V8 giving him no time. He's right behind him there. As we look at jumping into the slipstream of Nightmare Racer there. Both doing strong. Boss there all the way in 11th with Jack in 12th, Bob in 13th, myself in 14th, hard on the brakes on the fresh super softs, and the mediums of Shepherd behind. And there he is, race leader. 1.5 laps to go. Just a stroll for Mac there. And there's Mangino. He's going to start feeling the pressure very soon from Smith. Very smooth there from both drivers. No oh, I was just about to say, just slight contact with the wall. He's got that little bit more grip coming out of the corner. See the tyres really struggling through the corners on Smith's car. Is Mangino going to be able to hold him up? Be a great result for Mangino if he can. A great result for everyone really at the front. Obviously this season of the Sunday League will be decided by 2 rooms and the fastest times. Next season, for season 3, it will be split into 2 tiers, and that will be decided by the end of season 2's championship points. So it'll be a lot more complicated to work out, and it should be more exciting races. If you do wish to join, please contact any one of us that you see on the screen and we can point you in the right direction. It's all about clean driving in this room or group. We have our own Discord channel, please check that out, and it's great fun. Races every Sunday, races every Thursday, and some guys may even start setting up other races. Anyway, as we get back to it, Smith just slowly clawing inches back. Mangino having a superb drive. But it's just a matter of inches, but it's the final lap, so it needs to be a matter of feet that he needs to be pushing for. No, he just clips the wall. There he is, Mac. Exiting the tunnels for the final time, overtaking the back marker of Shepherd. Absolutely superb job from him. There's Mangino. He's pulled away slightly from Smith. Mac will win the race, but we're going to stick with these guys. Oh, a bit of a clip of the wall from Mangino there. And there Smith is right on the challenge. There's not long left now. A little bit of a straight, then some kinky corners, and a start-finish straight. Oh, there's nothing in it. One slot, a couple of clips of the wall now, and that'll be game over. It looks like Mangino's going to run out of fuel though. Or is he? No, he's still going. Maybe it's just me. Looks like Smith was clipping the wall. Oh, Smith's clipped the wall a little bit there. Oh dear, what's happening? And he has run out of fuel. Mangino's run out of fuel. I think Smith, I don't know what he's thinking, but he's just stopped behind Mangino. Ah, so unfortunate for him. Pushed to the limit there. What a race. Great job from Smith. Great job from Jamie in 4th place. Unlucky for Mung, but still a great job to finish in 3rd. Mary there in 5th place. Jules coming home in 6th. And look at the battle behind him with Fury and Canny. Canny getting it in front of Fury. Or staying in front. Canny looks like he's run out of fuel just on the line. And there's Nightmare Racer with V8 behind. Oh dear, what's going on? V8's now run out of fuel. They've pushed it right to the limit to try and gain those extra tenths. Look at that. 3 drivers that we know now running out of fuel. And there's number 11, Boss. And Jack there in 12th place, being challenged by Bob. Let's hope none of these run out of fuel. Doesn't look like it. Coming in around the final corner. Bob has a look. He can't do anything. And onto the start-finish straight. Just right behind him. There's nothing in it between them. Great driving, guys. And myself there in 14th place. And after that great race and the Room 1 race, the points going into the final is Alex with 103 and F1 with 102. McGee in third with 77. Gadget and Knee Jogger both on 62. And there's last season's winner on 58. Thank you and join us next time.